Hello, everybody. Guys, come on in. Welcome to Rekindle Blessings. My name is Beth. This is my page. And guys, today we are going to finish up this rooster painting right here. I'm going to bring you guys in so that you can see what I'm doing. For those of you that have never seen me before, I've only been live on YouTube a couple of times. So come on in and tell me when you're here. Just let me know when y'all get here so I can say hello back. I see two eyeballs here, or two eyes here, or two people here, or whatever you want to call it. Hello, Heather. How are you? Welcome in, girl. Guys, I'm sorry it took me a minute because they were wanting to argue with me over my thumbnail for some reason. I don't know. Hello, Bonnie Lytle. How are you, sister girl? Tonight, I'm just going to work on this little rooster painting here, you guys. We're just going to add a few things to it and try to maybe finish it up tonight. I'm going to pull him back this way a little more so you guys can kind of see him. Let me scoot myself back just a tad so we can pull him a little more forward so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. I don't know if you guys can see, we've kind of pounced through here so that it adds a little bit of texture for him. And when you guys come on in, come and say hello. Oh my goodness, we got a bunch of people in tonight. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're all here. All right, y'all, we're just going to start adding our, this paint, you guys. This red color paint, let me show y'all. This red color paint I have right here on my palette. You guys, this is Sherwin-Williams paint. It's actually a house paint that I bought, that it was a sample that they had mixed, and they had mixed the wrong color. So I snagged it up and put it in one of my little FIFO bottles, which is right here. It's a sample bottle. And I put it here in my FIFO bottle. And what I do is I use it to paint with, you guys. It is a really good quality paint, and it works so good to paint with. So I decided to snag it up, and every time I find a sample like that at like Lowe's or Menards or someplace that mixes paint, Sherwin-Williams, wherever, I snag it up, you guys. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Real quickly, let me grab my plug, you guys, for my phone. It's wanting to go dead, and silly me, I didn't plug it in. I should have known better. I'm always on my phone working, so I should have known that I needed to plug this in. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Give me just a second. There we go. There we go. Hello, Angie Simmons. How are you, girlfriend? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great day today. I have been busy today, but today has been a very productive day. We've got a lot done today around here, which is a good thing. We finally got our air conditioning fixed. It was kind of warm in here, y'all. The little guy came and fixed it. And, of course, Randy had to bring him in the house, and he had to show him everything that's going wrong. And everything that's going right. He had to show him all of our work stuff, our glow forge and all the fun stuff. All right, I'm just making this a little bit darker right through here. This is the bottom of his comb, and I want it to be a darker color than the comb. So all I did was add a little bit of brown to this to make it have a darker color. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Y'all, I'm not seeing your comments for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see, it says top chat, live chat. None. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's not showing everything. I don't know if it's supposed to show it on there or not, you guys. But I'll just read the comments as they pop up. Hi, Tracy. Hello, Angie. It's a good day, but no water. Oh, no, girlfriend. Hi, Roly Poly. Glad you're here, Miss K. You guys know Miss K. She's part of my page over on Facebook, you guys. She is my moderator over there. She's very, very, very important part of Rekindle Blessings. We try to let her know that because she is. Okay, y'all, we're just going to be shadowing and doing some darker things around his little eyes and stuff. We're just going to add some shadowing through here because this part's a little darker because it will lay below his little eyes. His little eye things are puffed up a little bit because that's what roosters do. Oh, I just seen someone and I don't know who that was. Guys, your comments are not showing up on here and I don't know why they're not. I don't know why they're not. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Y'all, I'm going to try to bring those up here in just a second over on my computer. Maybe we can get those up over here. Let me see if I can get them, you guys. I'm hoping I can. That would make it a whole lot easier if I could. It should show me live somewhere, shouldn't it, y'all? Let's go over here and see. Give me just a second. There we go. Let's see if we can bring that up. Yeah, it's showing. I should be able to get comments here. Let's hope I can. There they are. Hello, Cindy McMurdy. How are you? Hello, Tammy Lanham. Hello, Tracy Gill. Hello, Jennifer Swindoll. Hello, Bonnie Lytle. Miss Kay. Oh, shucks, she says. I love you, Miss Kay. You know that. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Mindy Mingo. You forgot about private group. Well, sister, let me tell you something. I wasn't in private group tonight. Miss Dina was. So if you want to go back and watch, there is a replay there for you to watch, sister, at your convenience. If you want to go watch her now, you're more than welcome to. Do not feel like you have to stay here. I never force anyone to stay in any of my lives. Anytime you're ready to bail out, you go right ahead. No feelings hurt whatsoever. I'm just going back and just adding all of the shadowing. Y'all, I'm gonna get a different brush. We're gonna get a smaller brush here and we're gonna play around with it. Let's try this smaller brush here. This should work. There we go, that's much better. Mindy says, nope, I'm staying. Oh, thank you, sister. I'm so glad. You guys are so faithful to the page. I really appreciate you guys so much. This is just my second time live. You guys were in my first live. This is my second time live on YouTube, you guys. And the only reason I decided to do this tonight, guys, I'm trying my best to build my YouTube page. And I'm praying that it will start growing. And they say the best way to grow it is to go live. Live. So, y'all, that's what I'm going to be doing. We're just going to go live over here. Because I'm sure I'll like YouTube just as much as Facebook. I just have to get used to it, y'all. It's a whole new beast for me to learn and to conquer. Okay, I'm not liking that very well. So, y'all, I'm going to reach across to here and I'm going to grab a baby wipe. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm going to kind of lighten this up a little bit. I'm going to leave it on here, but we're going to lighten it just a tad. And that's one good thing about the baby wipes. They do come in handy for removing some paint. See that? We just removed a little bit of it. Sorry, you guys, I reached across you. Okay, and then we're going to come down here. We're going to do the same thing at the bottom here. Just kind of shadow that out a little bit. Sorry, y'all, I have to keep turning around and looking at my computer. It's behind me because I've got the camera set up a little differently tonight. So I have to kind of look behind me there. So what's everybody doing this weekend? Does anybody have any weekend plans? I know I do. I'm in an event this weekend. So I'll probably be stuck here at the house pretty much for the weekend, watching everybody, all my sister friends, because, you know, Randy's not going to want to do much because we have to hang around for the event I'm in. So I'll pretty much be here most of the weekend. Maybe. Maybe. I might be able to talk him into doing something. We'll see. I'm going to try to pull that shadowing out this direction a little bit. I got too much. There we go. And you guys, this is not going to be perfect. I am not an artist. I just like to play with it, and I figured we'd try something different. Cleaning this weekend, long overdue. Oh, Mindy, mine is too. Mine is long overdue, sister. Okay, we're going to put some right behind his beak here, you guys. He needs some shadowing right here. Pull it backward here. And the further back I pull it, the more I'm going to start adding burgundy in. We're just going to put the brown along here, right along there like that. And then I'm going to grab some of the Sherwin-Williams burgundy up, red, burgundy, whatever color you want to call it. And we're just going to kind of start laying that in and kind of pulling it back. Okay. Just like that. And y'all, I'm sorry I didn't do this whole thing live, but I get nervous when I paint, you guys. I do, I get nervous. I'm not like my daughter. My daughter can lay it out and make it gorgeous, Watching the grandkids. How nice is that? Hello, Deborah. How are you? I know there's not a lot of talk on YouTube, you guys, but I'm a talker. Sorry. I'm just a talker. I like to talk to my people. It makes my heart happy. Mr. Paul, are you here? If you are, I'm so glad you're here and watching. Miss Kay said she was going to get your phone ready, so I know you're here, Mr. Paul. I know you don't get to watch too often, so when you do, I gotta call you out. I'm gonna change the way YouTube works, you guys. I'm gonna get everybody to talking. Make everybody feel like they're important, because they are important. Okay, I'm just going up each one of these in the back. That's going to be shadowed because it is kind of... Randy, I'm on YouTube. Yeah, why? What do you need thumbtacks for, first of all? Huh? I think there's a couple big ones in there, but they're not actually thumbtacks. They're tacks for like wood. Thumbtacks, I would have to look in my drawer here. I think I might have some here. I don't know. Yeah, the little brown drawers. Okay. Can you guys see that, how the shadowing is? Because usually where your sun's not going to shine is where you want your shadows at, y'all. That's where you want your shadows at. Now, see, I have my sun coming in this way. So the sun's coming in this way, so this back part will be dark. Hi, Lori Katke. How are you? Or Lorinda, how are you? Whitney is phenomenal. She teaches me all kinds of good stuff. I'm surprised. Normally, I would call her and say, okay, what do I need to do to this rooster? And she'd say, well, now, Mom, you need to do this, this, and this. Because she knows what to do. I don't know. I just guess, y'all. I just guess. Okay. Now, let's see here. I'm thinking underneath the comb right here, I'm going to put some chocolate brown right up here. Right up here at the top. What are you looking at, honey? Just right there. Not a whole great big bunch. Not like Facebook, but that's enough for me right now. I'm just learning. I'm just learning. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of pull this down and in here a little bit. Okay. We're just doing some shadowing. It's all going to kind of run together right there. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to come back here around his little eye, and we're going to add some browns right here. I've got that too black, I feel like it's too black. We need to add some browns through here. Okay.
You want to know here?
What? Oh, Randy. Sorry, baby. Y'all, he found this little thing that Miss Ashley gave him when she was still a little girl. It says something about the world's best daddy. And that's why he was looking for a thumbtack. He can't find the little thing, but he found a picture of it. So he printed it out and he's hanging it on his wall in his workroom in there. We've looked for that thing for months and we can't find it. So he's going to print that out. Okay, let me grab my water here. Hi, Beth. How are you? I hope you're doing good, sister. Y'all, sometimes I take a little bit of water and let me grab a towel here. Go in with a little water and then I just kind of dampen it just a little bit, and that will kind of make my browns spread better without making it'll make a slight difference, but yet it will help it to lay in there better. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna go back and I need some white. Let me get my white paint here. Thank you, Monroe. How are you, girl? Whoa, y'all, I just grabbed you. I just hit my cord. I'm so sorry. Just knocked you guys everywhere. I am so sorry. Okay, I'll put you back. I'll put you back. Okay, I'm gonna grab just a tad of white and we're gonna add a little bit of this burgundy to this white. We're gonna lighten that up a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start adding some highlights over here where this white is. We're gonna add some highlights with a lighter burgundy. I'm just gonna kind of brush those in where that white is. The white was just where I wanted to put it, and this lighter burgundy is going to bring it out. It'll be a subtle difference, but it'll be a difference to show you where the sun's hitting on this turkey. Or turkey. Yeah, he's a turkey, all right, y'all, on this chicken, you guys. I don't know why I said turkey. I was thinking of Randy, I reckon. Okay, Mrs. K. I hope you're doing well, Paul. I can't wait to see you at our event. Randy was looking so forward to seeing you in Kentucky, and then baby girl got sick, so Miss Little Liza. So he's looking forward to seeing you at our event. We can't wait to see you. All right, we're just gonna add that in there like that, you guys. And then what I'm gonna do is get a bigger brush, and we are gonna go in where this white is here, and we're gonna add the burgundy there that I just mixed up. Oh, thank you, Monroe. He's pretty, I think. I think he's pretty. But he's a little different. He's a little different. I drew him by hand, Monroe. He's not that great. He's not bad, but he's one of my pieces of work, you know? And that's something that I take pride in what I do, you guys. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the best artist, but the things that I do take pride in. Okay, got a little more mixed on that. Pull a little more through here. Just gonna dab that through here a little bit. And we want that highlighting on here. I don't want it super, I want to bring that right through there. Sun on the front of his face here. Okay, hang on a minute, y'all. I gotta get me some water on here. This isn't going the way I'm wanting. Oh, thank you, Beth. I appreciate you, girl. I really appreciate you. Okay, there we go. That's a little wet there. That's gonna dry though, y'all. Give me just a minute and we'll dry that up some and you'll see the difference here. Okay, hold on. Let me get my towel here and we're just gonna kind of rub across this. And it's gonna bring some of that up. You're going to see, hopefully, what I'm wanting it to do here. And if not, we'll just keep adding until we get what we want. Layers and layers and layers, you guys. That's what we have to do. Just layers and layers and layers. Okay, we're going to come back in with a little more here. And add layers and layers and layers until we get what we want. And you guys, earlier, where did the brush go that I was using earlier? Right here. No, this isn't the one I was using. Let me think. I got it right here somewhere. Right here it is. This is the one that I was using for, mix a little white in this. This is the one that I was using for the pouncing to make the nice looking texture here. We were pouncing it. And I don't know if we can do that with this one or not to make it look like highlights are on here or not. We'll find out here in a minute though, won't we? This is the one I was using. This is one of those stiff-haired brushes. I'm not really sure what type of brush this is. This is the brush I was using to do the pouncing there, so we just want to kind of pull this in. I'm going to add a little dark to that too, y'all. We're just going to keep adding until we get what we want. It'll all work out. Layers and layers and layers, you guys. And eventually it will come to light. Okay, I'm running out of my darker on there. Let's add a little more on here. Okay. You want that pouncing, because I don't know if you've ever seen a rooster up close, but roosters up close have a very textured comb. I mean, it is like almost like leathery looking. Actually, more bumpy than leather. You think he's great? Thank you. I appreciate that. I do appreciate it. Okay, there we go. Now we've got that highlight coming up the front here. So he is highlighted right through here. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna, down here on this here, you guys, I wanna do some kind of color other than the blue. I was wanting to add maybe a little green, like a little emerald green. Let me see what I can find for you guys. I've got an emerald green right here. This is called Arbor Green. And then I've got a brighter green. So let me grab these two here and let's start adding this. Okay, get some of this on my palette. You guys, these are just apple barrel paints. The bright green and the arbor green are both, they're both apple barrel paints. And we're just gonna start adding these to his chest because he's not just a blue. You guys, if you've ever looked at anything up close, you know in life, nothing is one color. So we're just gonna add some little green streaks here and there. Okay, he needs some green streaks because that blue is just like his main color, but we want to bring some greens into this too. Okay. Layers and layers, you guys. Layers and layers. Over on Facebook, you guys, I'm getting ready to have another paint class. That's something that we will be doing probably within the next month. I will show you guys exactly what I will be using. I'll give you guys a list of what I'll be using. And then I will give you guys time to get your list together, and then we will have a paint class. Izzy just came in, y'all. Did you hear? We've got one of those little screens that have the magnets on them. She just came through the door, barreling through. We're just kind of pushing that up, making it look feathery. Just giving him some feathers. And then I will probably go right back over it with the blue again, just to add a little more blue back in. But you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Let me pull that down there further. You guys couldn't even see what I was doing. This was all blue, and I was adding the feathers. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. Add that back in there. Okay, and then I'm gonna go over in here and I'm gonna add just a little bit of the greens, you guys, just here and there. It doesn't have to be tons of it, just little bits here and there, because this rooster is not just all blonde in one area. He's got to have different colors throughout. So we're just going to throw some greens in here. But his main color is yellow. Okay, with the browns and the yellows and all the fun colors. Okay, there we go. Now he's got more color in there. That looks much better. Let me grab the blue once again, y'all. Let me grab my blue. Blue. Okay, deep navy, I believe is that blue. I believe that's the blue. If you guys hear that sound that just started, that is our Glowforge. It sounds like a jet taking off almost. Almost sounds like a jet taking off. Okay, let's see here. Let me clean my brush here. Okay, we're gonna grab some of that deep blue. Okay, you guys, this brush is like an old brush, but it works perfectly for feathers. It is just a angled brush, but see how it's all kind of spread out and kind of seeing its better day? This works perfect for his feathers. It works absolutely perfect. Okay, here we go. We're gonna add some blues back in here. And this is just gonna go over the top of that green, and it's just gonna give layers, layers and layers. And you guys, I'm not saying my technique is right. My technique is just the Beth technique. This is the way I do it. I'm not a painter. I'm an amateur just having fun. Okay. Okay, and I need to soften that up around his little face. I'm not liking the way that is looking around his face. So I'm going to grab up a little of this color here. I'm going to kind of soften this right through here. I don't like the way that's kind of, looks like it's just kind of cut hard right there. There we go. That's better. It was too much of a brown line. Not liking the way that looks right there. I mixed this in with a little bit of brown, which will make it dark, a little bit darker than the rest of the red. Just gonna pull that right on out there. If you guys have not subscribed below to my YouTube channel, if you guys would do that, it sure would help me, and I'd really appreciate it, you guys. We are allowed to say that over here. We are allowed to say that here on YouTube. A lot of places don't like you doing that, but YouTube doesn't mind for us to ask for you guys to subscribe. So please make sure that you do. I just added a little white to this, you guys, to my burgundy, and we are going in, and this is going to be our little highlight right here. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for this next bunch that we're going to be putting on. It's going to be a highlight. I just jump around, you guys. I just jump around. Whatever I feel like needs to be done is what I do. I'll be right here. Just kind of pull this down. There we go. That's his little highlight. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. I truly do, because I didn't let anybody have any kind of notice. I just sent out a telegram and y'all pop over here, and I truly appreciate that for the ones that came from Facebook. I truly appreciate you guys so much. Okay, there we go. All right, you see how I had to put layers and layers to get that highlight right there that I wanted? That's what we got to do, you guys. Layers and layers and layers. Okay, he's kind of highlighted here too. And I want to leave the white though, because the white gives it it makes it stand out some. It makes it look more like feathers, I think. It looks like it's like huge feathers on him. So I'm going to leave that. But I am going to come right here with this white here, and I'm just going to go over that just a tad right down here by his eye. I don't want tons of that. Do the same right here. Put more yellow in there. Got down on his eye. Okay. Let me grab the yellow, you guys. We got a golden color that I want to put in his eye. That's a little lighter than what I want his eye to be. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. I appreciate y'all so much. Now, guys, this is more of a golden color. I don't know if you guys have ever looked at a chicken's eye, but inside their eye is gold. It's like a golden yellow color. It's not white. They don't have the white in their eyes like us humans do. It's gold. So we're going to make this a little more gold here. Try to make that a little more round. Yeah, Randy was out cutting wood last night, and I had no intentions on painting, but I just, all of a sudden I thought, you know what, that was sitting in the floor, this rooster was, where I had drawn it on here, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to paint that guy. And I figured if it didn't turn out, that was fine. If it did, that's fine too. And it did. It turned out pretty decent. So that's why I'm back trying to finish it so that it'll be here and ready to go for the auction. It's going to have to dry before it'll accept any more of this paint, I think. There we go. Okay. There's a place right here that needs a little bit of paint right here. You can just mix and match and add and take away and all the fun things. You guys, my sweet little Phoebe got sick. She, we took her, y'all, we took her to, over to Meyer, and Whitney was getting some groceries and stuff, and she decided, you guys, she cracks me up. She wanted to lick the cart. And I kept saying, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. And she did it anyway, and now she's sick. And I think that she got sick because she licked that cart, y'all. Silly little kids, I'm telling you, they don't know. They don't know any better. They really don't. Okay, y'all, I am looking at this and I think his little, I'm trying to think how I had that. He is a cute little feller, isn't he, guys? He is cute. I'm gonna go ahead and grab up some more of this, and we're gonna come up here, and I'm gonna do the same up here. I seen this here, this thick line here, and I'm not happy with this thick line right here. So I'm just gonna kind of bring that back up a little more. There we go. There we go. Just a little more here. Okay. All right, you guys, it's starting to look cute. Thank you, Lori. How are you, girlfriend? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, girly. All right, I'm also going to tame this little line right here down a tad. Not all the way, but we're going to tame it down a little bit. It just looks so thick and bulky, and I just don't want it to be thick and bulky. I want it to look more like a shadowing effect, not a bar. Same with these here. These need to be toned down just a tad. There we go. Just a little bitty bit. There we are. You still see that dark behind there, but it's not as pronounced. Okay, let's see. What else do I need to do, y'all? Does anybody see anything that needs to be done to him? Anybody see anything at all? Thank you, Miss K. Thank you, Jennifer. You guys are awesome. You all right, baby doll?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, just
Had a
checking.
minute,
Just had a minute or a moment?
a moment, a minute for a moment for a minute.
Moment for a minute. She'll be all right, baby.
I know. I can't wait to light our fire.
I know, I'm excited.
You drove me into it.
Okay, there we go. It's not a bright white, but it's on there. That looks much better. Kind of makes it look more like a shadowing effect instead of a bright white. Here we, or a highlight. I don't know why I said shadow. There we go. Oh, Lori, I hate that. Well, take care of yourself, sister. You take care of yourself. All right, I need a little bit of a lighter color just right in there to add on top of this here to show the light is hitting right through here. Okay. He's out there turning the water on. I think he's watering my flowers. Okay. All right. And if y'all want to, you can always take a little yellow. I'm gonna take this golden color. No, that's almost, well, no, that'll work. That'll work, I think. We can take this golden color and you could add a little white to it. Grab this here, mix this in here with this golden color. And you can always kind of come in with a golden right through here also for a highlight. Same here. Because that golden will be like, kind of like a sunshine on there. Okay. It's not just a flat white, because white will accent really good, but yet white seems so harsh when you're trying to do animals. Okay, let's see. Be dark here. A little bit right here, maybe. Okay. The chiropractor ever ended up pushing my daughter's drug. Oh my goodness, Jennifer. Girlfriend, I don't know about you. Your jet stopped.
Yeah, I'm gonna go change it.
Okay.
I was out watering flowers on the water.
Yeah, I knew you were. That's what I was telling. Okay, we're just going to start adding some of this golden back in here, you guys, to his feathers. Layers and layers, like I said, y'all. Even there's red in this also. I didn't change my brush. I'm using the same brush that I was using earlier. And I'm just kind of just stroking. And there's red in this. And it's just going to start adding it and looking like feathers, you guys, is all I'm doing. And you don't want it everywhere, just here and there, because feathers are all different colors. Okay, I'll pick up a little more white. I need to go to the chiropractor, y'all, because my back, that's what I was telling Miss Kay earlier. I've been having trouble with they keep telling me it's my sciatic, and it's going down my leg, y'all, my right leg, so I'm going to have to end up going in there myself. So let me know what you guys think about the chiropractor. Is everybody loving the chiropractor? Is chiropractor a good thing, you guys? I've never been. Never been. Okay. There's all my feathers. You guys, that's looking pretty good for me. It's looking pretty good for me. I'm excited here. So I'm kind of cover that up with some feathers there. We're gonna put a little bit of brown in there too. Just to kind of have all the colors in there, right there where that is. Miss K, I love you. I love you, Miss K. You're my biggest cheerleader. Well, you all are, honestly. You guys, this is just I'm just playing.
Go out and finish watering.
Did you water out front?
Not yet. Just started in the back.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay, thank you. Okay. I think we're gonna stop right there, you guys, with the feathers because I'm gonna get it too muddied up and we don't wanna do that. Actually, I'm gonna take this ain't the brush I want. I want a stiff brush. Do I have a stiff one over here? This one right here, I think might work. We're gonna add a little white to that. And I'm just gonna kind of come in and we're gonna start throwing some white in here over top of some of this. We're gonna lighten it up. We're not gonna leave it, we're not gonna take it off. We're just gonna lighten it up. A little bit of white over the top of those just kind of makes it look like it has some depth. Oh, I got some other color on there. That's all right. We can do that. We'll just add other color as we add the white. There we go. And that white just gives it depth. It makes it look like it's bit of, let's see, we need some of this brown down here, I think. Add some yellow to that. Okay, we're gonna kind of run this through here. I'm a little crazy with the white, y'all. That's okay. We can fix that. Where is my one brush? Oh, it's dirty. You love the Rooster, Cindy? Awesome. I'm so glad you do. That makes me happy, girl. That makes me happy that my peeps are loving it. Okay, let's see. Oh, y'all, how'd I get that brown on there? Did you guys see me do that? It was on my hand. Now I'm gonna have to fix my background, but that's okay. It can be fixed. It's no big deal. It can all be fixed. No matter what you do, you guys, you can fix everything. Everything is very fixable. There we go. Pull that back this way. We'll add some white back into this, y'all, but I had that kind of too much white is what we done. Just too much, but we can add more back to it. Just getting these feathers going here again. Like I said, y'all, layers and layers and layers. Okay. There we go. Add just a little bitty bit back in there. Just tads. Here and there. There's a big blob there. I don't want a big blob. Get what? Yeah, you better water all the little fellers. They're probably all pretty thirsty. I got my pool up, you guys, and ready to go, and I'm not being able to get in it because the weather won't behave. The weather's not behaving.
Do you want any more of these?
What? No. What are you gonna do with them? I thought they were on the website.
No.
I'm on YouTube, honey. It's not the same place.
I know, but it's saying a lot of the same.
Not the same place.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll wait then.
Yes, please do. I appreciate that. All right, y'all, I am grabbing another paint. I have 2 paints that I put on the outside, and I have to go back in with it. You guys can see where this lovely hand of mine got in the way. So let me throw this back on there. I'm grabbing some small paints here, and I'm just going to work that back into that background. I don't know how I done that. It was on my hand though, so we're just going to fix that real quick. Just gonna come right through here. See what I mean by everything is fixable? You can just go right back in and clean that up, and nobody's going to know the better. We're just going to pull that away, and you're going to see it at first. We're going to have to put another layer. You're going to see it until I get it completely covered. Okay? You can dab it or whatever you want to do. Just kind of pull it away. And I'm going to let that set for a few minutes, and once it dries, we'll add another layer, and you'll never see it. Okay, I need to go along the top and the side edges here because I never did do this, you guys, and that needs to be done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quickly. And then, of course, the bottom will need to be done, but I won't be able to do it until after these dry. So Since I've already got the paint out, we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, just gonna pull that right into it. And normally I would do this as I am painting the background. But as you can see, I had no intentions on doing this online, but it kind of happened. So. I am too, Miss K. I'm thankful they all love me, and I love each one of them. Every one of my good friends that always show up each day to hang out with me and to support my pages. And I love each one of you, and y'all mean the world to me. I just hope you guys know that, because I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay. God has so blessed me. So blessed me. Y'all, and I'm going to do up the side of this, and that is going to kind of get up on that rooster's side, but it isn't going to hurt a thing. If we have to, we can always go back and add feathers and all that fun stuff. I'm just going to kind of pull this out as we come across here where I have a line. And then it's going to be pretty well covered. There's two colors that I did the background with, you guys. One is it's called Blue Lullaby, which is this color. And then this other one is called Caribbean Blue. That's the two colors we used for the background. Okay. And I did have a little bit of white mixed in there. Just a little bit of white. But right here, you guys, I feel like this is a lot lighter up here by his comb. So I'm just going to kind of put some of this on here and just kind of push it in. And then we'll pull it back. Push it in and pull it back. Just push it until it gets up against his comb and pull it back. Just like that. And that's going to take care of that light area. There's a little bit right here also. If I can get this to lay on there right. Afraid I was going to get all over his comb, and I am a little bit. But that's okay. We can fix that too. All right, there we go. This is why you brush in your, thank you, Lori. Sydney, you need some rain, Miss K. We probably need it too, but it's not, we don't have, oh, y'all, I keep hitting it. I am so sorry. But we don't have a lot of dry right now. We've been pretty lucky there, but we are having to water. Now, it rained yesterday or day before. I think it was yesterday. I'm not sure how long, because it did it at night when we were in bed. So I really don't know the amount of rain we got, but I do know that when I woke up, things were wet when I went to go outside to have my coffee. Okay, I'm just pulling this through here, y'all, just to make sure we've got her covered. And once again, for those of you that missed it, this is Sherwin-Williams paint, the red is, that I got on sale. I think I paid like 89 cents for this. I think it was a sample bottle, I believe, from Sherwin-Williams. And if anybody knows what Sherwin-Williams paint is, their samples are pretty large size. And I got it for, I think, like 99 cents. And anytime that you guys can find the sample bottles, make sure that you snag those up, because they are good paint, you guys. And I use it for a lot of things, different things. I've got a hair on my bristles here, you guys. I thought I did. There it is. I see it now. That's what I'm fighting with here. I'm trying to get that bristle out of there. It keeps laying itself back down. Let me see if I can grab that with another brush that doesn't have any paint on it. Don't you hate brushes like that, you guys that do that? There it is. I got it. Okay. I do not like those brushes that lay my bristles. That's so funny, Monroe. It's there for your watching whenever you want to, sister. Miss Dina was in private group tonight. Well, you guys, I was late to my own private group, so there you go. I was in Menards with Randy, and I lost track of time. I was paying attention to him. His saw broke down, so we had to get a saw, so that's where I was at. And he had to pick up some blades that he had ordered. And so I was in Menards and I wasn't paying attention. I looked up the time and I was like, oh my gosh. Took off running like a wild woman. Okay. There we go. Okay, I don't want to go too far up this way. I'm just going to kind of fan this out because I do want this to look different because I want it to look highlighted because we put that highlight in. I don't want to get rid of that. Okay, so it's going to be lighter up front here, y'all. Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, if Sherwin-Williams is the only paint you use, Lori, maybe there is some, maybe you have some Sherwin-Williams paint laying around that you can paint with, because it is my very favorite paint to paint with, honestly, but I don't have a lot of it. I don't have a lot of the colors, but my walls, usually if I'm painting in Sherwin-Williams because I love their paints. They're good paints, very good paints. But that might be, you might check your stash and see if there's something in there that you can paint with, because I know a lot of times we have paints left over that we don't know we have. Okay, I'm just trying to, there we go, fill in some of these spots that look like they're half raw. I don't know, y'all. They're okay, you guys, that's starting to look better now. Okay. What do you guys think? I'm loving it. You're generic? Well, it's okay to be generic. We love you generic or not, Ms. Monroe. I'll be honest with you, this is my very favorite paint to use. I'll tell you how I know it's my favorite paint, because Randy and I were, where were we? I went to a garage sale, you guys. I went to a garage sale, and they had the Sherwin-Williams paint at a garage sale, and I had never used it before, but that day is when things changed for me, because I bought they had samples, and I bought them, and there was enough samples left. They had 2 samples that was the same color, and it was enough to paint my bathroom. Not this bathroom, this has been years ago. And there was enough to paint my bathroom. So Mr. Randy bought it for me at the garage. So I think it was like $5 a thing or $3 a thing, or so. It wasn't much at all. So I bought it, and I took it home, and I painted my bathroom. And after I painted my bathroom, I was sold on it. I loved it. Loved it. So that's why I've used it ever since. So anytime I find some samples on sale, I'm grabbing them. Okay. Oh, thank you, Miss Kay. Yeah, she's got them pretty blue eyes, doesn't she? Miss Bethany. She's pretty little thing. She's my doppelganger from when I was young. She looks a lot like her Nana when she was young. Or when I was young, I guess I should say. Yeah, plus they named her Bethany, so it just works out so good because her name fits her. I promise you it fits her. My mom says she looks just like me when I was little. And Whitney named her after me. She got the Y on her name instead of another N. So, because I'm Beth Ann. And she was also named after Josh's mom and my best friend Lisa. So she got all 3 of the names that work for her perfectly. Okay, there we go. I'm just touching up, you guys, is what we're doing. Ooh, I bet that's pretty. Lori, I bet that's really pretty. Okay, we got some other areas right here I need to touch up. We want him to be pretty, so we're gonna make everything look good right through here. Okay. Okay, here. These are just like little spikies that's on here. And I know that roosters are bumpy, but I just don't want it to look like it's out of place. I don't want it to look like it wasn't done on purpose, because I did do this on purpose, but I'm gonna cover some of that up, I think. Okay, there we go. We'll just kind of brush this into it now. Okay, I'm gonna do the same here. I gotta kind of go down through here so that this looks even. There we go. There. Go back and touch this one more time. Okay. A little here, a little there, a little bit everywhere. I wonder if we can sing on YouTube. Are we allowed to sing? I think we're allowed to play music and everything, aren't we? I don't know if I am or not, y'all. So many different platforms and so many different rules. Okay, there we go. It's all over everything else, so. All right. It's looking good, y'all. It's looking good. Oh, it's so, guys, I can tell that it's kind of, I hope that it's not too bad for you guys. I hope you guys can see him. He is really starting to take shape, you guys. I love him. I am super excited about this little feller. We need to give him some nostrils, though. He doesn't have any nostrils right now. And I think I'm going to go in and we're going to do a, I'm not sure where I should put them. I know they're down in here somewhere. So we're going to do some brown nostrils, y'all. We're going to do some brown. I don't want to do any black because I think it'll be too stark. So I'm just going to come right here. Is that how chickens are, you guys? Is that how a chicken's nostrils are? Or are they up higher, y'all? I can't even remember. I heard that too, Monroe, but I don't know if it's true, and I don't want to get kicked off here. Is this in the right place, y'all? I hope it is. I hope it is. Is that in the right place? I don't know if it goes further up here or not. I think it goes down here, doesn't it? I'll have to look and see, you guys. And if not, we'll fix it. If not, we'll fix it. But I think that's where it goes. I could be wrong. I could be so wrong. I could be wrong. It looks good, Lori says. Okay, Lori, we're going to leave it there for now, and then I'll look and see, and if not, we'll fix it. Because like I said, you guys, I have not studied roosters or chickens. I really don't know how they're put together. This is just my little rendition of a chicken. I hope it's right. My sister would be the one that could tell me though, because she is, y'all, she's the chicken queen. Higher, you think, Monroe? I was thinking higher too, Monroe, whenever I did that. I think it goes like right in here, doesn't it? Maybe it goes right in here, y'all. Oh, it might. I don't know. I'll look. I'll look and see. I don't want to do anything right now, but if it's higher, we'll go ahead and just paint that gold over that and we'll redo it. It's no big deal. But I think you're right. I think maybe higher, like in here somewhere. That feels about right there. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. But my sister would definitely know. I'll have to take a gander and see. Okay, let me grab a little bit of white, y'all. I'm gonna mix it with this golden yellow color. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix a little bit of a highlight right here. And we are going to add it over here. Just a second, as soon as I get this color I want. Add a little more white. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of mixing here and there and everywhere. I've just kind of got a little bit of this golden yellow color with white. I'm just kind of mixing the two together here to make a light yellow, like a light golden yellow. Okay. Okay, I thought they were, Catherine. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, I will fix that in a little bit, y'all. I will fix it. I thought they were, but I wasn't 100% sure.
We're gonna have to take that garden hose back that you bought. It's got a leak in it already.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Y'all, I just bought a garden hose and it's already got a leak. Tell me that don't stink. Oh, well, that's all right. We'll take it back. No big deal. Okay, there's that, y'all. Okay, they say it's at the top of the beak. So what we're gonna do is I will just grab me a brush and we'll just paint that right back in. That's no problem. Or I'm hoping it's not. It might be. You never know, y'all. You never know. You never know. Yeah, it's gonna take a little painting though. It's gonna take a minute, y'all. It's gonna take a minute. Because it is, that's a dark color. So yeah, we're gonna have to paint several times over this. Let me paint white over it first, you guys. And the reason I'm painting white over it, let me show y'all. That white will cover that really easily. But the yellow will go over top of the white, if that makes any sense. But with yellow, if you paint white underneath it, it paints in faster. And I know that sounds crazy, but it really does, you guys. Yellow is so opaque. Okay. Okay, let me see here, you guys. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Can you look up a rooster and come here and let me see what it looks like for a second? I just want to look at its beak. It doesn't matter what rooster. Well, anywhere. YouTube, or not YouTube, but Google, Pinterest.
Like a picture or like a drawing?
I just need to know where the hole goes on its nostril. So it doesn't matter what one. I've already got it all done. I just need to know where the hole. I know it's towards the top of the beak, or I thought it was anyway. I put this one in, but I was like, no, I don't think that's right. And I was right. It wasn't right.
There's one.
Okay, let me see. You dork. Y'all see, you ought to see he brought me Hoo-Hoo or Hoo-Ya, or whatever his name is, that little rooster that's got the great big eyes. Yoo-Hoo or Yahoo or whatever the little feller's name is. You guys know who I'm talking about, don't you? Okay, let's get this all back in here. You guys, I use just plain Jane acrylic paint to paint with. So if anybody's wondering about all these colors I've used, they're all acrylic except for the Sherwin-Williams paint. And I'm sure it has some kind of acrylic in it. I don't know whether it does or doesn't, but I'm assuming it does. Okay. I painted his little...
I'll let you pick one out.
Okay, let me see, y'all. Let me check this out, see if I can find one here so I can see where the
Nice.
hole in his beak is. I can't see that one. Can't see that one. Hang on.
I didn't see any.
Hold on.
Is that Monroe?
Yeah. Monroe's in
Hello,
here.
Monroe. Okay, okay.
Kay and Catherine and Lori and Lori Catkey. There's a lot of our friends in here. And I don't even see one, you guys, that I can see the hole in his nose. That one you can kind of see, but he's kind of silly.
I think they're kind of like right
Up in here?
like right up in there.
Up in there?
No, not
Right
that high. I
there.
think they're down low like that.
They're not. I put it up there and it's not. It's up in here somewhere. Right in there is where I'm going to put it.
All right.
Okay, get out of here. You're done.
Sorry.
No, I'm kidding. I love you, honey.
guys.
Thank you for trying to help. I appreciate you. Y'all, I'm thinking it's up here.
This is for me.
You guys, he's sitting out there by the fire pit.
I'll shut it off until you come out.
No, you're fine. Like that there, y'all. Yeah, that looks much better to me. It may not be, but it looks better to me, at least. It looks like it's supposed to be right there. That's my guess. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. All right, you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've enjoyed having you guys in here and hanging out with me. I am going to add just a little bitty bit of a lighter on this here, y'all. That's bugging me. Every time I look at it, it's bugging me. Yes, Catherine says. Yes. We'll add a little bit of light here. I'm not going to put it all over. I'm just going to add some streaks because I am not happy with the way that looks right there. So we're just going to kind of lighten it up a little bit and add a little bit back to this, just right through here. I don't mind that it's darker. I just don't want it to be all darker, if that makes any sense. I'm just going to put a little bit right in there. It needs some, it needs a little bit of, not really texture, but more than one color. It's too much, it's too flat looking. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to add just a little bitty bit, a dab of white, y'all. I know you guys are thinking white, but it just needs something in here just to kind of help it have a little texture of some sort. I don't know. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Okay, let me see about, find me a brush here that I can give this a little bit of a, just kind of pushing the paint into the canvas, y'all. Just pushing that paint into that canvas. There we go. It's not on one color now. That gives it a little something, something. It needed lighter shading. See, everybody agrees with me. Yes, it did. It did, it did. I just didn't know what it needed. It needed something because it was just too flat looking. It still is, if you ask me, in some places. It just needs a little something here. There we go. Just gonna kind of go back and forth with streaks. It's kind of gonna make it look like it's got a little texture to it or something. There we go. There we go. He's a handsome feller. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, that's what I've got for you guys tonight. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope that you guys all have a very, very, very blessed day. Thank you guys for joining me. I will talk to you guys later. Love y'all. Name him Crockett. We'll name him Crockett, you guys. All right, guys, have a nice night. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you guys on the flip side. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye-bye.